Hey, you. Would you put that down right away? You're not supposed to be lifting things, huh? Shut the door and give it to me.
All right, it's not that heavier, maybe it is.
Yeah, I don't care. It's very heavy. And you've got to think about the baby first now. Are you okay?
I'm okay. And it's a little hard for me to forget about the baby, remember?
Hmm? Oh.
Oh, actually, it's the only thing I can think about all day. I can't even concentrate on my work, especially every time I have contact or conflict with Mason.
Yeah, Mason. I guess it doesn't make it any easier, does it?
No. Listen, I can pretty much handle everything from here, so if you've got something else to do, that's no problem. Yeah, you should. Just tell her how you feel about her, Pearl. Because if you wait too long, it just might be too late. Remember that?
Hmm.
That's the advice that you gave me when you talked to me about Mason.
Well, you didn't exactly take my advice now, did you?
Nope. Because I was protecting myself, and I was protecting my feelings, and I didn't want to be hurt. But look what happened anyway, you know. I am hurt, and he's gone.
I'm real sorry about that. You know that.
You know, it's probably better anyway, you know. It's just that, I'll never really know what it was, or could have been. I'll talk to her, Pearl. Just tell her how you feel, for Kelly's sake and for your own. Just do it. Oh, look who's here.
I would have called, but I was afraid you'd tell me not to come.
You're probably right, but as long as you're at my doorstep, you might as well come in.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Whoa. You were right to put me in my place.
I just wanted to be over with. I don't think you know how much Haley is suffering.
Yeah, I do, but I think the family can handle it.
I don't think they can handle all of it, and I think you're kidding yourself if you think that they can.
Well, I don't want to argue the point. I think there's been enough dissension between us.
Would you like to sit down?
No, but I do want to give you these, housewarming.
Very nice of you.
It's nothing.
Oh. I love wind chimes.
Next, I'll get you a hummingbird feeder. Anything to make a house a home, you know.
So, what do you think?
Why, I think it has undeniable charm. All you need is a sampler over the door.
Yeah, well, you can crochet me one.
You wouldn't like what my samplers say.
I'm not even going to ask. The only problem is that it's just got one bedroom. But Cruz said that he was going to help me knock down one of these walls here, and we can build in a second one.
What do you need a second bedroom for?
Guest. You know, in case I have a guest, or in case I want to rent it out if things get a little rough.
Well, why don't you build a soup kitchen while you're at it, as long as you're planning for calamity?
Yeah, well, I was thinking maybe I could make an office out of it. Who knows?
Who indeed? Well, whatever you do with it, I'm glad you have the place.
I'm going to hang the wind chime someplace very conspicuous.
I'm glad you like them. It was either that or a sundial.
You made the right choice.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. You all right?
Why?
Well, once or twice I've noticed a look on your face.
A look?
Well, I don't know. Doesn't have anything to do with me, did it?
No. No.
I didn't think so. Well, I better be going.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for stopping by.
You're welcome.
an apartment to a house in order for your money run away from you?
That's true.
Yes.
Hey, listen, don't everybody stand up at once. Miss Wainwright and I have some pressing business.
Who can you be?
You'll be begging for more once you hear what the business is.
Why did I ever agree to let you take me lunch?
You know, you act so tough, but there's an inner warmth inside. You know that?
That's it. Find yourself a table for one. If you want to talk about Jake, call my office.
Women have
Get your
always
crazy hands off me,
misunderstood me. It always started with my mom, and you know that. But you'll change your opinion of me when you hear this news.
What are you, the town crier now?
Word has it that the courthouse with your old friend Mason is being offered a partnership at your fancy law firm.
A partnership. You mean like having your name on the door?
Gotcha, didn't I? I knew it. I knew it from your reaction when I booted him out of the DA's office. Yep.
You know, I really don't see how anyone could not object to you being in public office.
No. It wasn't legal righteousness. I smelled an inter-office pas de deux. You know what I mean? Like a little pinch and giggle in the law file room, you know?
Pinch and giggle.
Yeah.
Please, you're getting me confused with your new secretary.
Just think of it. Think of it. You know, you slaving away in the dungeon and your new boss, Mason, waltzing in. Wherever Julia goes, her lamb seems to follow. You know what I mean? Well, look who's here.
You want to go somewhere else?
What, to desert Julia in her hour of need?
Okay, well, we just say hi. We do not sit.
Keith? Always a pleasure. I told you he'd succumb to your irresistible charm.
Would you mind not dragging him into this? I can take care of the Jake Morton case without a second opinion.
Is that so? I got evidence. I got the victim's statement. I got a suspect. I got everything. Don't underestimate your opponent. I knew he'd leap to your defense. Maybe you can convince your soon-to-be underling to accept my generosity and take a plea bargain.
I'm not interested.
There's your answer.
Is it true that you're joining the firm?
Whoa, the gossip mill is grinding overtime, isn't it? Mary Starr and all eyes following you.
Well, is it official?
Smith Colville has made a good offer. I haven't accepted yet.
You sound like somebody's press secretary. When do you have to let them know?
Today. And between you and me, I'm much inclined to say yes. Oh, gee, it must be kismet. Remember, you heard it from me first. Well, shall we, Victoria? I guess I'll be seeing you soon. What's the matter? Capwell got your tongue? Huh?
Can it, Keith?